Fellow traders, 'tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Tuesday, July the 8th. The year's 2025. Let's talk trading. Holo! These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And no matter what method you are trading, always have your risk management in place, so you don't lose more than you're willing to lose during any one single trade or during a single trading session. Holo, highest open, lowest open. A trader asked me to go over the Holo, even though I think I've got a whole video series out there, a playlist on Holo. I might be mistaken, but I know I've done a few videos. But since they asked, I thought I would go ahead and talk about it. Now, I was looking back over the indicators, and I guess I came out with Holo somewhere around 2017, maybe before then. I don't remember, but that was like I think that was the oldest template I had. Anyway, Holo, highest open, lowest open. How did I come up with this? Well, one of the things H. Reardon had said something about, every day there's going to be a high and every day there's going to be a low, and price is going to retrace off of those highs and lows. Happens every day without fail. And so I thought, there's something there. How can I exploit that? Well, that's how I came up with the Holo. And there's also 1, 2, 3. And sometimes, people say, well, what's the difference? Well, sometimes a Holo is a 1, 2, 3, and sometimes a 1, 2, 3 is a Holo. And I'll get into that. So right now, the lowest H1 open happened 2 H1s ago. Actually, right there, this candle. Now, we're putting in it. Actually, you know what? This is interesting. If these are H1 candles, this should be the lowest open. What's going on with that indicator? Oh, why's it got a shift of 1? There we go. So right now, we have an opportunity here at 52 to take a Holo trade. And it's also a 1, 2, 3 because this is the low of the day. And so that's when you have a 1, 2, 3. Now, what we do is we want to enter the trade somewhere below that Holo line or right at the Holo line. Now, if you're wondering what are these dots, those are rat dots. So we know where the rat zone is. So as you can see, prices left the rat zone, but it's still in the Holo zone, just barely. Now, the question is, how do you take advantage? It says M30, Holo, my period. Now you can tell this is an old indicator because normally I had gone through and updated some. So you can see here we just crossed above it. So this would be a valid Holo trade. Now, if you've been following my videos, I used to have the rule, don't trade against the H1 candle color. Well, I've kind of modified that when I ran the cover And I saw that a lot of times M30 will cover. So what'll happen is the first half hour of the hour, if it goes one way, there's a good chance, usually almost better than 50% of the time, it'll come back the other way. That's over. But on any particular day, that might not be true. But over a long period, it's usually more true than not. So you can see here, there was some coverage happening here, and this one hasn't been covered. This one got covered, and this one just got covered. So cover, for those of you who don't know, when you look at the top and bottom or open and close of a candle, that the next candle's high is higher than the top of the candle and the low is lower than the low. That means that the range of the previous candle was covered by the range of the current candle. Or I'm sorry, the range of the body of the previous candle was covered by the entire range of the current candle. I have to be a little more precise with my language there. And so this is what gets most holo traders right here. And that is right there, if they would have entered at this level, they go, see, it doesn't work. Well, once again, the holo, just like the rat, there's a zone. And so you want to trade, you want to get into trade, you get a signal below the line. But if we wait, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So there, you could have gotten in, say, at 52, and it hit a high of 54.5. So there's 2 pips. Now, a lot of people go, yeah, but if I take 2 pips and then I have a 10 pip loss, I got to make 5 trades. And for those people, those traders, I don't know what you traders are thinking. If you enter a trade and it starts moving against you, even if you have a 10 pip maximum stop loss, if you're reading the chart, usually it's going to tell you right now price is moving down. And so, I mean, take a look at what happened here. This is the last place you want to enter the trade to get a holo trade. It's already come out of the rat zone. So this is a holo, this is the rat. Now down here, I think this is this the low of the day? Let me do something here. High, low, 2 bars, my period, daily, 2 bars, no shift. Something. This is an old template. Something. Oh, you know what I think might be happening? Yeah, it had the same tag on it. Can't have the same tag. 2. Give that tag 2. My period. Daily. No shift. And that didn't. Oh, there we go. Nope. There's something screwy going on here. I'm just going to get rid of those altogether. And let's see. Do I have another chart that has those on there? Oh, we can look at this chart. Pound. So we're 1 pip below now, a couple pips below that highest open. So here's the low of the day down at 35.25.9. And I think this was the low of the day right here. Yeah. So you're below the H1 lowest open. You're in the rat zone. And you see all this movement. And then you decide to get in here. It goes up a couple pips and then it comes back down. And you see you would be underwater. Now, that's just not smart trading to me. So once again, you want to look, this is like the last place. The ship is sailed, just like here at Rat Zone, the ship is sailed. So down here, you've got the low of the day, you've got a flip-flop, you've got a little range here. It's breaking that range, it's going up. You see, these are the previous midpoints. You can see it opened above, opened above, opened above, opened right. So there's all these things telling you price is going up. Why would you wait? So that's part of holo. And the second thing, like I said, why would you say take a 10 pip loss here? So let's say you got in here and now you see right here what's price at. The low was at 41. So yeah, you would have taken a 10 pip loss. But if this is already breaking through, you enter here, it broke through that low, broke through that low. How many lows does it have to break through for you to say, you know what, how about I stop out and maybe only take a 2 or 3 pip loss? And that, I guess, is what I don't understand about some traders. Because, okay, yes, the method, it says this is the last point. And it's like, if I get in here, I'll be trading with the candle color, okay? And so I'll be trading with the H1 candle color or the M30 candle color, as you can see right here. But the question still remains, why would you, if you've been taking 2 pip wins and then you get something like this where price is screaming at you, it's going the other way at the moment, because it can always reverse like it just did. And then people say, well, see, this is, you get this whipsaw. Once again, there is no always going to win in trading. The idea is to end the session with more money than you began the session with. Not just each trade, but the session. And so, yeah, I don't like losing. I hate losing. And if anything, that's one of my drawbacks. But the point is that, yeah, you just know that anything below the line is when you start looking for reasons to go long. But if something's moved, 10, 20 pips, and then you say, okay, now I want to go long, I don't think that's the smartest move. And so, once again, to me, it should be obvious that, each and every day you are going to get these trades where off of the highest open and off the lowest open. And in fact, we even have here on the H4, highest open, lowest open. Here, once again, you look at the lowest low and the wick zones and these openings, they're pretty much all the same. But for holo, it's just that simple. And see right now, once again, there's another 2 or 3 pips. So trader, or any trader for that matter, not just the one that asked for this, if you've got any questions about holo, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. But I want you to always remember and never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.